So this week, I'm gonna give you a market update in Chester, New Hampshire. Hey everyone, John Byrne here with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Verani Realty. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday, where I help you quench your thirst for real estate knowledge. So if you're thinking of buying or selling right now and you're talking to your friends, or if you know other real estate agents, they're telling you how hot the market is and how houses are just flying off the market and how great of a time it is to sell. It's not the case in every town, and one of those towns is Chester, New Hampshire. So in Chester, New Hampshire, in November, there were 69 houses listed for sale, active on the market, 18 sold, and 8 went under contract. Now, year over year, for sale homes were up 1.5%. Closed homes were up 100% over last year, and homes under contract were down 20% over last year. Now let's compare November to April, which is the busiest month of the year for most towns. There were 66 houses listed active on the market, 14 sold, and 12 went under contract. So comparing the two, November, which is typically one of the slower months of the year, and April, which is probably your busiest, November was actually busier. So days on market in Chester were 93 days in November. That is down 64% compared to last year. But compared to a town like Goffstown, which I told you about last month, which was like something like 15 days or 20 days, completely night and day comparing town to town. And they're in the same state, they're probably only about 45 minutes apart. And you can see just by those two numbers alone how different Chester is from a town like Goffstown. So not every market's the same. So some other interesting facts that I found is the for sale price in Chester actually went down 13.7% over last year. But the sold price, oddly enough, went up 13.7% over last year. So the last interesting fact that I found was months of inventory. Now months of inventory again are for sale homes versus sold homes. In November, it was 3.8 months of inventory. So again, comparing to Goffstown, which was like 0.6, there are way more homes on the market than there are people to buy homes currently. And that's down, actually, oddly enough, that is down 50% over last year. And again, we'll compare it to the busier months. So again, November was 3.8 months, April was 4.7 months, May was 4.9 months, and June was 6.1 months. So again, typically in other towns, those are your busiest months, and those are where the number is the lowest. In Chester, November was actually a busier month than the summer months. So those were some interesting facts that I found about the current market in Chester, New Hampshire. If you're considering moving there, or you're considering selling there, take some of those facts into consideration when you're thinking about selling your house and thinking that it might sell real fast. It might, but just remember the market in Chester is a lot different than other towns